before the end of this year, we will create more than 1 million jobs in South Africa, permanent jobs. It's very easy. Remove an illegal foreigner and put a South African. It's very simple. It's very simple.
This is so hilarious, okay? This is so hilarious. Remove foreigner, bring in a South African, and that's how they get a job. Crazy. Okay, now, to have a job is not about you being a national. In any country, to have a job, you must be skillful to have a job. Secondly, not just your skills is not the only thing that makes you to be a candidate for a job. Two, you must be hardworking. Three, you must be what? Punctual. You get me? Now this guy is saying that they just make me president in South Africa. He will just create jobs for South Africans. That the only way for South Africans to have jobs is to remove a foreigner from his job or his company and replace him with a South African. And once this is done, boom, job is created. So I don't understand. This is what I don't understand with the South Africans. You have been there in your country for decades. Foreigner comes and they get job. Do they go and bribe the companies that they want a job so that the South Africans should not have? That shows you are so stupid. You are dull. You don't have brain. You don't think well. That's the truth. Because if at all you have sense, you have good judgment, you are intelligent, you are smart, you will not be saying these things that you are saying that foreigners have taken. Foreigners have taken all our jobs. Foreigners are taking away our money. Foreigners, they have taken away our lands. We don't have jobs. So what we want now is for foreigners to leave so that we can have jobs. What? Are you serious? What? You serious? The foreigners came there to have a job. One, they are first of all skillful. They are educated. They are hardworking. And they are what? Punctual. You don't get up early in the morning. You say because you're South African is to give you a job. You have no skill. You say you're South African is to give you a job. You are not hardworking. You say you're South African is to give you a job. Shut up. You shut up. South Africans, shut up. You should shut up. It shows I don't understand why people went to school or people don't understand what it takes to have a job. There are people, billionaires who have companies, but their own children are not employed in that company. Their brothers, their siblings, their nieces and nephews and cousins are not even employed in his company. Why? Because that's business. Business has nothing to do with emotions, has nothing to do with affiliations, has nothing to do with connections. That I know you, I don't know you, you're from my family or not, you're my countryman, you're my tribe man. Business does not know that one. What business knows is how to maximize profits, how to expand and make more money, how to employ the right people to work in the company, in the different department that the company has, or that the company want to create or has created. So a businessman, what the language a businessman understand is how can I turn this, my 50 billion to $300 trillion. That's what the businessman understand. That is what he wants to know. You want to know rather. That's what he wants to want to understand. How can he get $50 million to become $350 billion? That's what he wants to know. He does not want to know if you are his brother or not. If you are his brother, do you have the right skill to make that money? You are his sister. Do you have the right knowledge, the right technical know-how to turn his money to become such big amount that he wants? But you guys just said remove a foreigner and you replace it. I don't know. It's just you guys are funny. You guys are so funny, so funny, so funny. In fact, I'm ashamed of you guys. I'm ashamed of you guys. Very much ashamed of you guys, you South Africans. That's stupid. That's being dull and stupid. How the world is looking at you people as if you are dreaming. You are still in the Stone Age. Not even in the Stone Age. You don't even do like that. As if you are still in dream walking or dream marching, dream protesting. What type of dull brain is that? What type of foolishness is that? Remove a foreigner and replace the foreigner of that job with a South African. That way you create jobs. That's not the way they create jobs. How do they create jobs? For a job to be created, the first thing that you need is look for an investor. Someone who has money to invest into the country, either the tertiary, okay, the primary or the secondary business, the secondary industry, the primary, the secondary, the tertiary, or the quaternary industry. Once a foreigner, when the government see this, then now they bring the person into the company, into the ecosystem, so the person can be making profits. To one, to boost the country economy. Two, to create employment, gainful employment. Three, to make sure the economy, the security is stabilized, because unemployment causes crime waves to increase. That's why you see there are so many crime waves in South Africa has increased, because so many unemployed people, and it shows by the way you are going out to demonstrate. You loot, you hurt people, you talk foolish things of replacing a foreigner with a South African in a company. It is not done like that. It's not done like that. An investor brings his money, he goes to the council or to the mayor, to those who are in charge of the those who are in charge of the community, or whatever department that is in charge to make sure that the investor can invest his money, get the rightful knowledge. This is the business I want to do. First of all, do a survey of the area where he wants to establish his company. He wants to know who are those the population that can do the various tasks that his company offers, the various jobs the company offers. He gets that visibility studies, get into the action now, ask for the tax that where they pay tax, how much can he pay it after declaring the company, the kind of business you want to run in the country. Then we really now look for people now to come and work. You don't look for people to come and work because they are South Africans or they are non-South Africans. Don't look for people to come and work because they are of the same tribe or not. He has invested his millions of dollars. So you want people to come and do what can produce that money, the capital to be seen, to be realized, and then make profit for him. Now he's stable now. Now how can I maintain the business to run for decades? Is that now to place policies, structures that will produce more money for him in the company. It's not about you knowing him or not. All the things about his money. That's what business people thinks, how to make profit. See, you guys should stop this nonsense. Stop it. Stop this nonsense, because the way you are talking, it shows you have already faith in your movement. Looting, hurting of foreigners, you have faith already. This movement cannot even stand. And also, some of your brothers who are South Africans are also victims of the movement. So, just go and stop all these things and change your way of doing things and think well, because that's what is happening to people. People don't think well. People don't strategize. You just think it's because your country you cannot do anyhow. It's foolishness.